So guys, it's the FA Cup in today's episode and we've got given a pretty big draw in it. It's a local derby today and it's against Margate. So guys, welcome back to the Stones Rolling On Up and to episode 17. I can't quite believe the fact we're already at 17 episodes. It's already kind of flowing by, it really is. But we have got a very big game today in the FA Cup. As I say, it's a local derby. We've been drawn against kind of arch rivals Margate for this one here. We are at home. You can see on the screen that we've got Margate here. And I'll run through our fixtures with you in a second. Beforehand, I'll just quickly address the elephant in the room, I suppose, and that is the fact I've got a majorly different background at the moment behind me. Essentially, I'm not actually at my normal home, my flat. I'm actually at my mum's at the moment looking after her dog. So they've gone away and I'm now here. So that's why you may see for the next few episodes, I'm in a different looking room, essentially. So that's what's going on here. But let's get into the schedule then, and I'll run through the two games we played off screen. So with the games that we played, we of course, last time out we had Torquay and we smashed them 4-0. We've since played two games off screen and they are Kings Lynn and AFC Fylde. Kings Lynn we played very well, we got a 3-1 win. Akambi actually scored a goal, it was a penalty mind you, but he has scored, which is already a miracle. The fact he could only score 3 or 4 in the Vanarama League South. He's already got 1 in the Vanarama National. So he's already on course to maybe better last year's tally, who knows. But we played very, very well in this against Kings Lynn. We deserved the win and it was a very good performance all round. You can then see though, against AFC Fylde, didn't go quite so well. We got smashed 4-0 again. I don't know what it is with 4-0s. We've already had 3 4-0 matches this season already. 1 we've won and 2 we've lost. Don't quite know really what happened in this. It didn't kind of seem like a 4-0 loss performance, but they just kind of put away every chance that they had, AFC Fylde. They were very clinical. We weren't. They had 2 wonder goals as well, mind you. It wasn't a great day out, really. But as a result of those 2 games, in the National League, we are still sitting in 7th place. The teams below us all keep dropping points, so we kind of found that although we won 1, lost 1, the teams below all did very similar things and we've stayed in 7th place. Still can't believe after 15 games we're sitting in a playoff spot, but Sutton, who are below us, do have a game in hand, and if they win that, then they will leapfrog us. I still do reckon we will be around the bottom half of the table, regardless of the fact we're sitting in 7th place in October. I think we will slowly drop down the table. But the important bit for today is our game against Margate. So let's get into tactics and I'll show you who's playing. So our squad for today is pretty full strength. I've made a few little changes here and there for a few players who kind of underperformed against Fylde, which was quite a lot of them to be honest. So we've got Julie Andrews still in net as Jake Cole's still out injured. We've got playing Gavin Hoyt on the right because Joel Senior had a very poor game last time out, so I decided to give Hoyt the game. We've got Denham at the right centre-back with Ella Kobe. I brought Chezers back in as left-back for this match here. I want to give him a game. He hasn't played in a little while, so it'd be nice to see him actually go out there and hopefully perform well. We've then got Bright, who's kind of nailed down that defensive midfield role for me now. He's staying in that position. We've then got Saidu Khan and Alfie Payne. Again, that midfield trio hasn't really changed. And we've got a Malazor and Wisher up front. We are starting Ibi Akambi for the FA Cup game here as Jordan Hulme is out suspended. He must have been suspended when he last played in the FA Cup for Altrincham last season and he's not available for this game here. So as a result, Ibi Akambi is starting and you'll notice on the bench is the returning Jamie Thomas. He hasn't played yet. He's his first game back on the bench. They reckon he may be able to play 45 minutes. So if we need him, I will be bringing him on. If I can avoid it, I will try and maybe give him only about 10-15 minutes, not risk him too much. But we are going as strong as we can do with a few little alterations made in the team here and there. But let's get into this game then against Margate and hopefully get the win. Right, let's get into the game and submit the side. We've got to give Jacob Gilbert a number who I've got on the bench. Let's give him 21. And let's see how Margate line up against us. We haven't played Margate yet. They got promoted from the league below the Vanarama League South. They're going with a 5-3-2, so they are going quite defensive. They've got former Maidstone player Tom Mills at the back there. I believe that's him, isn't it? Yeah, former Maidstone. Tom Mills at left back. Hopefully he doesn't score against us. So we're favourites for a reason, and I'm actually going to say passionately to the guys up front to have faith, etc. And let's go. It's probably be close to a sellout this game with it being a local derby. I'm hoping it's going to be a good attendance. We're at home in the amber and black. Whatever happens, I do not want to go to a replay. As Margate's Hartsdown Park, I think it's called, is not a particularly nice stadium at all. I've been there multiple times watching us play and I've never enjoyed it. Even when we've won, it's a pretty naff stadium. So let's hope we don't have to go to a replay there. Just get this game over and done with, get it won nice and easily. That will be perfect. But now I've said that, inevitably we'll either lose or mess it up and end up going to the replay. Hopefully not though. Ches's on the ball though, running down the left here. It's our first highlight of the game. And Malazor's header just goes over the bar. Not a bad lit left at the start off with. Surprisingly, with this far into the game, we've only had one highlight. Alfie Payne free kick though. Denham, I think he's off, isn't he? No, he's not. He's actually giving us a goal kick. I thought he was off. He was very far ahead of the line there. I'm thinking what we may do is I may make us play a bit wider if we need to. The fact they're playing 5 at the back, obviously it worked very well against Torquay in the last episode. So if needed, I may bring on Kinsella and make us go a more wider 4-3-3 and play with natural wingers. I'm going to leave it for a little bit. We are dominating the game, just not really seeing much from either side at the moment. I'm going to say I'm actually far from pleased. And I'm going to put us on positive for the second half and see if that can help kind of influence us in the game a bit better. So we're already 55 minutes in. We're really not seeing anything. I'm going to make that change, as I said, with Kinsella. Let's get him on for a Malazor. We'll bring him on. We'll go wider. And we'll see what we can do. Hopefully, we can start to just actually play how we want to play. We're dominating possession, which is good to see, but just not create anything at the moment. We're really not. I was going to say about going and trying to play a bit shorter passing, but I don't know if we've got enough time to really try that. Okay, I think actually, yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll go shorter passing. We'll play at a slower tempo, and we'll see if we can maybe work the ball into the box a little bit better. And if by like the 80th minute it's not working, I'm going to go 4-4-2. Oh, hang on, we've got a highlight. We've got a highlight. Come on, guys. We've seen absolutely nothing from either side, all half. A decent ball in. Doesn't really go to any. Bryce is on the ball. Natambury out to Hoyt. Decent ball in. Wishart. Oh, it's just not anything happening, is it? Right, 4-4-2. We're going to take off... Actually, I'll tell you what. Take off the Belgian. We'll take off Can't even for the Belgian. He can go box to box. We'll put Alfie as the deep line playmaker. We're going to get Jamie on. It's been a while since he's played. We're going to go like this. Hopefully, we can actually do something positive. I'm going to say overlap on both flanks as well. Come on. We've looked so much better than Margate. I don't want to replay. I do not want to go to flipping Margate. Not a fan of Margate. Whenever I've been, it's never nice. Just not creating anything, are we? Oh, guys, please. I don't want to replay. Oh, we're going to go to one, aren't we? Very attacking. There's nothing to... Wow. Honestly, what a boring game. Such a rubbish match. That was awful. Now we've got to go away to Poxy Margate as well. Right, aggressive. You are not good enough. I'm going to properly moan at them for that. So now it looks like we're not going to be playing Bromley in this episode. We are going to be having the replay after an absolute bore draw. I mean, I get we dominated the game, but that was just awful. So I guess we will come back in the 4 days in game and we'll play the away game against Margate. So guys, we're now at the replay against Margate at Hartsdown Park, and I have picked our squad ready for the match. I've made a few changes. I've decided to drop Gavin Hoyt at right back for Joel Senior, and I've also decided to drop Sadio Khan for the Belgian. He's going to play the box-to-box role for us. And I've also gone with Kinsella on the right instead of a Malazor. I think the fact that they're likely going to be playing that 5 at the back formation again, it makes more sense for us to go wider once again. I've also picked Hulme over Ibiakambi, as Hulme is now available. So I think that's just a natural idea to go with. He's a better player. He's on better goal scoring form as well. I've also stuck with Jamie on the bench, so hopefully we can give him a few minutes again if needed. I'm really hoping we can get through this, mainly because we've been given a away draw against Macclesfield in League 2, which is a very winnable game. It's a game which Maidstone actually won in real life. I believe it was this season actually when we played Macclesfield, or the season before, I can't remember now. But we have beaten them in real life, and I believe that we can beat them in the game as well. So I'm hoping we can get through and get a game against Macclesfield in the FA Cup first round proper. But let's get into the replay here against Margate. Right guys, so let's submit the team then, and we'll see if Margate line up the same as they did last match. So hopefully they go with 5 at the back. They haven't done. They've gone with a different formation. They've gone 4-1-4-1 for this one. So they're playing a little bit defensive. We'll have to see if that kind of makes a difference or not. I'm going to say we are the favourites because, well, we are. We've got the stronger team in terms of quality at least. Although last game we didn't really show that. Let's be honest. That was awful last time out. Let's just hope for a little bit better. I'll be honest. I'll be happy with a 1-0 win. Just kind of ease ourselves over the line. But I want to see more from the lads. They played so poorly last game. Looks like we're giving away a free kick on the edge of the area though here. In a very dangerous position. Margate... Wow, okay, decent free kick there. Julie Andrews in net didn't do particularly brilliantly, I'll be honest. It was kind of fired straight at her. Hey, she didn't give us one of our favourite things to Julie Andrews. She didn't pull out a save. She let it go right through her hands. And that's just really poor. Dear me there, Julie. You should be doing better. Still, only 10 minutes in. We're not in trouble yet, anyway. Although, saying that, this could easily kind of go away from us if we don't improve. I'm hoping we do. If I tell you what, I'm going to put this on positive. I'm not going to wait around. Let's just go positive. Let's go for this. Come on, lads. We've not seen anything. Okay, Kinsella free kick. Decent ball in. Denham. Come on. Bryce Natambury. He pokes home the little just kind of ping ball in the box. But he's got it in the back of the net. Come on, Bryce. Well done. It's his first goal for the club. It needed someone just to put that in the back of the net. It was just ricocheting everywhere. I just realised the keeper saved it. I thought it hit the bar. That was a really decent stop from the goalkeeper here. I wonder if they're going to show it again. I didn't realise the keeper stopped it. Yeah, it was a brilliant save. That's really unlucky for him. But I don't care. It's a goal. Whatever. Not fussed. Are we going into half-time at 1-1? It seems we might be. Are we going to get to it? Another minute of added time. Yeah, in at 1-1. So it's not bad. I mean, I'd rather us be leading, of course. But we've pulled back that 1-goal deficit and it's now at 1-1. Okay, so I'm going to say they have the ability to make a difference. I'm going to moan at the midfield and the attack for not really creating much because all we've seen is that free kick and that is it. I think, though, if by 60 minutes we're not leading, I'm going to make us go 4-4-2. I'm going to bring on Jamie Thomas. I'm going to bring on a Malazor as well. And we are there, so we're going 4-4-2. Right. Bryce can stay on. I'm going to take off the Belgian. I'm going to put Bryce as a ball-winning midfielder on defend. We'll keep Alfie as that deep line playmaker. Going to bring on Justin. And do we take off Wishart? Yeah, we do. He's not very fit. Let's take him off. Bring on a Malazor. And bring on Jamie Thomas as well. Going to keep Hume at the moment on as a pressing forward on support. We may make him a pressing forward on attack, but we'll wait a moment before we do that. Probably wait about 10 minutes or so before I make that decision to go even more attacking. Oh, hang on. There's a highlight here. Chezers to Hume. Kinsella. Lumped ball in. A Malazor. No, he's not winning that, is he? Joel Senior. He's not brilliant going forward, is Joel? It's a pretty poor ball, let's be honest. Is this actually our highlight or is it going to be Margate on the counter? Alfie Payne with a lovely ball. He's so good at just pinging balls like that across the box. Hume! Get in there, Jordan. Get in there. 2-1. Come on. He's really done well since kind of coming in as that replacement for Jamie Thomas. You can see he's already got his 4th goal. I think it's his 4th in 7. So he's performing very, very well as kind of the replacement, at least currently, because obviously with Jamie not being fully fit. Now, do we go slightly defensive? I think I'm going to leave it for a few minutes. We'll wait to the 80th minute and then we'll make a few changes. Yeah, we're going to do that. Right, let's go cautious. Hopefully you can't hear Molly moving around too much down here. She's kind of in and out of sleep at the moment. So she keeps on moving around. And with it being wood flooring, it's quite loud with her claws. But hopefully it's not too distracting for you. I'm going to bring off Joel Senior because he's booked. I don't want to risk him. And we'll put him on a defensive role. I think other than that, we'll go a bit of time wasting and stop the overlap. And that's all we're going to do for the moment. Come on, lads. Got 10 minutes to go. Don't throw us away against arch rivals Margate, please. Okay, last few minutes. Right, Chezers on defend. And do we do anything else? I think we'll just pull a Malazor onto a more supportive role. And we'll go more defensive. And hopefully we can just see the game out. Come on. Let's get through to the first round of the FA Cup. Don't throw this away. Come on, lads. Much better. Thank goodness for that. We're into the first round proper. It wasn't a brilliant performance, but we got the job done. That's what matters. Come on. Well done. So, of course, we now have confirmed our draw in the first round against Macclesfield. So let's take a look at the schedule and we'll see what we come back for. It probably will be that FA Cup game. Now we've got past Margate with a decent performance there, but we'll just have a look. I'm not sure quite how far in the future it is. So we've gone to the schedule. So it's at the beginning of November. So I'll tell you what we'll do then is we'll make it a double header with Macclesfield and Stockport. Stockport are right down the bottom of the league. So that could be a massive kind of relegation match for us. So of course we've got 3 games off screen that I'll play, which are Bromley, Hartlepool and Aldershot. We'll then come back next episode for Macclesfield and Stockport County. So guys, that wraps up this episode today. I mean, it's been pretty quick actually. Both of the games were pretty quick matches for us. Mainly because both games we played pretty awfully and didn't really create very much at all. Still though, we got the job done eventually. It took us a while to actually break Margate down over the 2 games. But we've done it now and we've got ourselves a first round draw once again in the FA Cup. Again, it's against a League 2 side. Again, it's against a struggling League 2 side in Macclesfield. But hopefully we can get the better of them when we face them next episode. Hopefully though guys, you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please do leave a like on it. Additionally, if you have any comments you'd like to put either about how we performed today against Margate, or if you actually reckon we can even beat Macclesfield in the next episode, then do let me know down in the comment section below. Also, if you're looking forward to seeing more of the series and want to keep up to date with everything Stones Rolling On Up, do subscribe to the channel. But thanks very much for watching guys. I'll see you next time.